Hello, Sunflower Hill community, friends, program participants. It's Teacher Becca, and I'm coming to you live from my home again. Welcome back to Thursday Activities. I'm so happy to have you. Now, today is totally different than any other day that you've done joining me. Many of you may be like my house, celebrating the fact that school is out for the summer. School's out for the summer. So, whether you're celebrating the end of school or you're just happy that it is officially summer, we are going to enjoy a kickoff to summer challenge activity day together. And when I say challenge, I just say fun activities that might be brand new to you. Some are going to be brand new to me. And they're just fun ways to try to get some better hand and eye coordination down. And we could all use a little bit better practice at hand-eye coordination. So, without further ado, which means prolonged waiting, let's get the Summer Activity Challenge started. Challenge number 1. I had way too much fun with that introduction. This is challenge number 1. So for this activity, you are going to need some red solo cups, is what I'm choosing to use. And basically it just needs to be some kind of flexible, not breakable cup. Maybe you and I like to do them that are all the same size. Okay. Yeah, so that's what we need. And I have way more than I need, but I didn't count them out ahead of time. So let's see how many we'll actually need. So the first part of this challenge, and this challenge has levels, okay? So the first level of challenge for the red solo cup stack is just going slow and trying not to knock it down. All right, now I'm outside at my house and I noticed that my ceiling fan is on to keep the flies away. So fingers crossed it doesn't keep my tower away. All right, so I'm going to start by having 5 across the bottom. Okay, so I want you to take 1, 2, and I'm just kind of putting them next to each other with maybe a smidge of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's our first layer of our tower, and we're kind of making a triangle, all right? A triangle tower. Now, I like to call these little spaces windows, okay? So wherever there's a window, for our second layer of red solo cup stack, we are going to take our cup and balance it over the window on either side of the cup on the bottom. So for the bottom layer, we needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next layer, we need 1 less because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 windows. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be tricky because not only do I have the fan to contend with, I have nature's wind. I'm going to turn the fan off because I can control that. So, next layer is 1, 2, 3 in the windows. 1, 2, 3. Now this is why we call it a window, because you can see me in the windows. All right, so we did, you can see now I'm standing up. Now I need 2 on my 4th layer up. Oh, my window's getting a little big. And then for my final layer, it's going to be on the very top. Let me scoot you back so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. That is the first level of the red solo cup stack. Okay, 5 on the bottom. And then in each of the windows, the next layer is 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, it's an extra challenge because of the wind. Okay, so that's challenge number 1. And this might be tricky, so take your time, go slow. Okay, now the second part of the challenge, I think I need to admit that I don't think I'm any good at. The second part of the challenge is trying to, Well, that's one way to knock a tower down. I guess if you do it inside, it's probably a little more controlled environment. The second part of the red solo cup stack challenge is to try to get all of the cups back down without knocking them over, kind of sliding them down on top of one another. Let me show you what I mean. So the way that this one works is you kind of take your hand and you slide it down to collapse. Ready? Slide. Oh, that went well. Let's see if my left hand can do it. I'm not very good with things with my left hand. Oh, do you notice it was slower? My right hand, I'm going to go to the side, and then I'm going to go there. Okay, so now you notice that I have 4 stacked up here. Oh, sorry, 5 stacks. So the final component of this is to try and get them on top of one another. So then I'm going to take this stack, and this stack, and this stack, and this stack. Ta-da! I'm done. All right, so this time we're going to try and see if we can do it, if Miss Becca can do it a little bit faster. Why don't you go ahead and take some time, and once you've stacked up yours, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go ahead and take some time to practice collapsing it. And when you feel like you're pretty good, stack them back up and time yourself. Go. So for my challenge, and this is like the next level, the ultimate red solo stack challenge level, is the first level was just getting them up. The second level was trying to get them down and in a pile. The third level of challenge for this one is to do both of those together, to start timing myself and trying to get it up and get it down and stacked back up so it looks just like this at the beginning and it'll look just like this at the end. Again, full disclosure, I don't know how good I am at this. We did this for a holiday activity and I'm pretty sure I let the kids do it instead. All right, so I'm gonna get my timer going. I wonder if you are gonna be able to beat my time. I challenge you. Isn't this fun? And it's okay if you win and if I win, because again, you can keep practicing it and get better and better. Or challenge someone at your house. This would be a really fun game night. All right, timer. Oh, I need stopwatch. Okay. Sometimes to get the competitive juices flowing, I have to stretch. Ooh, ooh. Are you ready? Okay, game face. I'm very competitive. Here we go. I have no idea. Here we go. Start. Oh, I hope the wind. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, the wind's coming. 1, 2. I'm getting slower. Oh no, they're stuck together. 3, 1, 2. Oh my gosh, the wind is coming! Oh my gosh, I gotta wait. This is definitely impacting my time. Oh my gosh! Ah! Ah! We're just gonna, it's 35 seconds right now. And I have some cups on the floor because I didn't do very good with the wind. So I'm just gonna pretend 40 seconds is about when I would have finished. How did you do? Continuing on with today's It's Summer activity challenge. Now we're going on to juggling. Raise your hand if you have ever tried to juggle before. Oh, some of you have attempted it. It's kind of tricky. I taught myself how to do it in high school, but that doesn't mean I'm very good. I'm self-taught, no YouTube videos, but I bet you could probably find some really great things online these days. Kind of like this video. I'm going to give you a couple tips and tricks on how you can start challenging yourself with coordination, hand and eye coordination skills to maybe learn how to juggle up to 3 balls. Now, these balls are really soft and squishy, okay? Listen. They're like bean bags inside, okay? So they're really soft, so if they hit me, I'm not going to get hurt. And the first challenge for juggling is going to be with 1 ball, all right? So we're going to put the other 2 down. Now, the thing about juggling 1 ball is I just want to get familiar with the way that it feels, okay, with how heavy it is, how strong I need to use my own muscles to toss it. I don't want to, oh gosh, because then I won't be able to catch it. Okay, so I just want to get real comfortable with lightly tossing it back and forth. Now you notice I have my hands up high. I'm not juggling down here. One, because you can't see it with my video, but two, I like to look up when I'm juggling. And when I'm looking up in this space, I can still see my hands when they're up at this height. Okay, so first I'm going to start small back and forth tossing, and I would encourage you to watch it as you get used to it. Then maybe watch it as you get a little bit more of an arch to your toss. Maybe you want to count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To try to get in a rhythm. Okay? Maybe you want to really challenge yourself. See if you can toss it high to catch, high to catch, high to catch. It's so high you probably can't even see it in the video. Oh wait, maybe you can. I just wasn't watching. Okay, so that's challenge number 1. Let's see if you can do it. Find something soft, and if you don't have a little soft ball like this, you could take like a long tube sock and scrunch it down and tuck it into a ball on its own. Another thing that I have around my house is something that goes in my dryer. These are wool dryer balls, okay, that goes in when my clothes are wet. I put them in the dryer, and these help to fluff them up. These are really light and soft as well. Any kind of squishy ball that fits like that in your hand is perfect. Okay, koosh balls, that's another one with like those stringy, plasticky, or rubbery, I don't even know what it is, stretchy stuff that comes off. Those work really well also. Super soft things. Okay, so go ahead and do your 1 ball challenge. And when you're ready, we'll go to 2. Okay, now the key with 2 is the way I like to try starting out with 2 is I toss with my right hand, so I'm going to toss this one up in an arch, and when it gets about the height here, this ball, I'm not going to toss up first. I'm going to get used to passing the ball in between my hands. So when I toss the first one up to the arch, this one is going to get handed over to my empty hand because this ball is up in the air, okay? And once I hand the ball over, then this hand becomes empty for the tossed ball. It's kind of tricky. Let me show you, okay? I'm going to toss, hand, catch, okay? Toss, hand, catch. Toss, hand, catch. Toss, hand, catch. All right, why don't you pick up your 2 and give the challenge a try with me? I'll start saying and helping you think it through. Toss, hand, catch. Toss, hand, catch. Okay, and why don't you try it at home? Let's go. Toss, hand, catch. 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 Once you've gotten the hang of it, see if you can speed up. That's one challenge, speed. Another challenge is height for your toss. Notice, the higher I toss the ball, the longer time I have before it comes down to catch it. High toss, catch. High toss, catch. High toss, catch. Low toss, catch. Low toss, catch. Low toss, catch. Low toss, catch. It's a tongue twister. Did you see the difference? Why don't you give a 2-ball juggle challenge a try? I'm excited to see how you do. All right, now for the moment you've probably been waiting for. Can Teacher Becca actually juggle with 3 soft, squishy balls? That's a good question. I guess we'll find out. Now, like with anything, sometimes you can do it, but maybe you get nervous or accidentally drop it. That happens. I'm not going to be 100% because I'm not that great, but I can do it. And you might find that sometimes when you try it, oh, there's a bug. Sometimes when you try it, it works really well, and other times it's kind of frustrating because it didn't go as well as you knew that you could do it. Don't give up. Just pick them back up and give it another try. You know that you can do it, and that's what's important. And if you're unable to do it, you know that anything that's difficult and tricky takes practice. So keep sticking with it, keep practicing, and maybe you'll find that you will get better with practice. Okay, so with 3, instead of just the toss, hand, catch, toss, hand, catch, you're going to be tossing 2. And I don't really have any good words to go along with this because it's hard for me to slow it down, but I'm going to show you and see if you can think it through. I also like to walk around when I do it because it helps me catch it better. I'm not super steady, so bear with me on this 3 juggling ball challenge. Okay, let's see. Woo! Ta-da! I only have 2. Did you see that they hit each other in the air? And I didn't plan on that, but it happened. So it worked for a little bit, and then I dropped them. Inevitably, I end because it drops. And that's okay, because I'm getting better. All right, I'm going to scoot back a little bit and see if I have some room so I don't walk and juggle into you. Okay, here we go. 3-ball juggle challenge. Go. I end on a catch! Yay! How are you gonna do? I can't wait to see and hear back from you. Give it a try. Remember to do your best and believe in yourself. And if you're still struggling, that's okay. You will get better with practice. And if 3 is really tricky, remember there are levels of this challenge. There's the 2-ball and the 1-ball. Go. All right, so the next challenge activity is, I call it the cup dance. And you just need 1 cup. I'm gonna keep using the red solo cup because it's what I have. But again, for this activity, you want a cup that is a medium size, not too big, not too small. And you definitely don't want anything that is glass or breakable. All right, so this is gonna work just right. And this challenge isn't about balance so much as it is doing a process over and over and kind of figuring out a rhythm. We're gonna do something to a rhythm. Okay? Not that rhythm, but that's an example of listening to a sound, and then we're going to put an action in time, in rhythm, with the sound. Okay? So the first thing is I'm going to teach you the action. Now you might be saying, wow, this is just going to be tricky enough to remember what you did moving the cup around. And that's fine. That can be level 1, learning the action process and then applying it yourself. Okay? So I'm going to first do it with dun-duz because that's how I learned it at summer camp a long time ago. And then I'll see if I can figure out a clever way to use words to give you direction on what we're doing in the process. Okay, it goes like this. Dun, 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 dun. Do that 2 times through, okay? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! Now I'll see if I can figure out some clever words to go along with these actions. Here we go. All right, hopefully these words will help you kind of think through what actions we do when. All right, so I'm going to start out slow. Clap, clap, tap, tap, tap. Clap, up, down. Clap, grab, turn around. Bottom, hand, down. Clap, clap, tap, tap, tap. Clap, up, down. Clap, grab, turn around. Bottom, hand, down. Okay? okay? I'll try to do it a little faster. It's hard for me to say them in order, but maybe someone at your home can read it as you go and help you. Clap, clap, tap, tap, tap. Clap, up, down. Clap, grab, turn around, bottom, hand, down. Clap, clap, tap, tap, tap. Clap, up, down. Clap, grab, turn around, bottom, hand, down. Clap, clap, tap, 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 clap, up, down. Clap, grab, turn around, bottom, hand, down. Oh, that was quick. I will post these words in order on the website, and you can also print them out and look at them as you're practicing. And maybe someone at your house can read along with you and kind of be your cup dance coach. That'd be really cool. How did you do with this challenge? Okay, so for our next challenge, we're going to do something that I haven't done in a really long time. So I don't know how I'll do, but right along with you, it might be brand new, and you will practice to maybe get better. We're using a soccer ball today for this activity, and it's called the knee dribbling challenge. It basically just means bounce a ball on your knee. All right, so let's give it a try. Okay. So the way we're going to do this, you want it to be a ball that's somewhat soft, but has some bounce to it, okay? Something that's not really hard. And basically you're going to stand on two legs, and then you're going to bring one of your knees up. I'll turn to the side. And you're going to practice just by, woo! I'm back! Your basically first level of this challenge is just to bounce it and drop it on your knee and try to catch it, which you can see is already tricky for me, okay? Bounce, catch. Bounce, catch. And if you need to put your foot back down to help you, that's fine too, and then lift it up. Bounce, catch. Up, bounce, catch. Ooh, if you really get excited, you can drop it for the next level of the challenge. You can drop the ball and then bring your knee up to try to pop it up, okay? Here we go. Drop, pop. Drop, pop, woo! And I'm back. Okay, ready? Drop, pop, catch. Drop, pop, catch. That's our hopeful rhythm. Here we go. Drop, pop, catch. Drop, pop, catch. Drop, pop, catch. Ooh, I'm getting better. I'm not dropping so far away. I'm bringing my arms in and doing it here. Drop, pop, catch. Drop, pop, catch! How did you do on that? Level 2 of the soccer ball dribble challenge. Maybe like me, you got better as you started figuring it out. That one was fun. Okay, so I think that concludes it. Our Thursday Welcome to Summer Challenge Activity Day. I hope that you had a wonderful time joining me at my home and trying some new things that maybe you've done before, but it's been a long time ago, like me. Or maybe these were first time, brand new activities that you tried today. So if that's you, congratulations for being brave. You did a great job trying something new, having confidence in yourself, and being willing to take the risk. Because anytime you try something new, we know that you might not be very good at it and you might fail, but if you keep practicing, you'll probably get better. And I hope that you also just had fun, knowing that sometimes we don't have to be really good at something to enjoy it, but there's a lot of joy found in trying something in the process. So, thank you for being here today. I hope that you stay cool because it is hot out here. I notice I have my jeans on, not a great idea. But I hope you're finding joy in doing something today. I'll see you here next week. Bye.